Good afternoon again, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to Daily Manna on this Saturday. Pray that you are doing well and God will continue to bless and keep you. I want to look at the last part of chapter 6 of Hebrews. If you would please, first of all, I will read the verses in your hearing, beginning with verse 13. When God made his promise to Abraham, since there was no one greater for him to swear by, he swore by himself, saying, I will surely bless you and give you many descendants. And so after waiting patiently, Abraham received what was promised. Men swear by someone greater than themselves, and the oath confirms what is said and puts an end to all argument. Because God wanted to make the unchanging nature of his purpose very clear to the heirs of what was promised, he confirmed it with an oath. God did this so that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled to take hold of the hope offered to us may be greatly encouraged. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. It enters the inner sanctuary behind the curtain, where Jesus, who went before us, has entered on our behalf. He has become a high priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. Now unpacking this passage, my brothers and sisters, the concern here seems to be whether or not we could lose our salvation. I remember a song that we used to sing years ago, you don't hear it very much now, called I'm Running, Trying to Make 100, 99 and a half won't do. It sounds like when we sang that song, we're concerned about whether or not we could lose our salvation or whether we could ever do enough for the Lord to save us. But let's look at this passage and see what it has to offer in terms of our assurance of salvation. The first thing we notice here is that we have God's promise. God promised Abraham to provide an heir for him. Keep in mind now that at this time, Abraham is 75 years old, and his wife, Sarah, is of age as well. Not only that, but Sarah is barren. Both of them are past childbearing age. But at the same time, Abraham believed God, and that promise was fulfilled when Abraham became 100 years of age and Sarah was 90. So the question might come to our minds that is there anything too hard for God? No, there is nothing too hard, nothing impossible for God to do. Whatever he promised, he will do. And the second thing we notice about this passage is that we have God's oath. God swore by himself because there was no one greater than he. That Abraham's seed would be numerous as the sand on the seashore or as the stars in the sky. God swore by himself. This is the second assurance that we are heirs of Abraham, and we will receive the promise of God that our salvation will never go sour. God will save us just as he has promised. So there's no need for us to worry. But in addition to that, we also have God's Son. He, in a sense, is the anchor for our souls. He is the anchor that keeps us from drifting away from his word, his will, and his way. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. That's a great, great song sung by Cleophas Robinson Jr. And nobody sings it like he does. Yeah, hold on just a little while longer, my brothers and sisters. Don't become like the Hebrew Christians about to give up on Christ. Never give up on him. Hold to his hands, God's unchanging hands. Build your hopes on things eternal. Hold to God's unchanging hand. God bless you and God keep you is my prayer.